To the bill?
To the bill.
I believe in climate change, and I believe in the science that human activity, along with other factors, is responsible for the warming of our planet. As a responsible citizen and as a business owner, I've taken concrete steps without the force of law to change the behavior of my family and our business to protect the environment and combat climate change. Just like many other businesses have done and will continue to do. Most significantly, my husband and I have chosen to pay more each month to use renewable energy in our restaurant. Even during the depths of the recession, we continued to pay more to help reduce carbon emissions. I believe in federal fuel mileage standards, and I support the Paris Climate Accord. I believe that President Trump's decision to withdraw the United States from this important agreement is extremely disappointing and a retreat from combating climate change. As we began this legislative session, I was hopeful that Oregon could do what Oregon has done well in the past. Come together with common sense and innovation to protect our environment for future generations. We have done this before to protect our beaches, our farm and our forest lands, to combat roadside litter, and lead the nation in recycling, to replace coal energy with renewable energy. We haven't always gotten things right, but when we've succeeded, it's been when opportunity and prosperity were not seen as barriers to environmental progress. It's been when the government acted with and led with humility and not with a heavy hand. I came to Salem hoping and wanting to support a balanced bipartisan plan for Oregon to do its part in combating climate change and protecting the environment. I was prepared to break with my party and reach across the aisle to pass a far-reaching law to address the real threats of climate change. Unfortunately, I'm not being given that chance with House Bill 2020. Instead of creating reasonable incentives for large carbon-intensive businesses to reduce emissions and replace old technologies with new, this plan will kill middle-income jobs, raise prices on working families, families in poverty, and senior citizens, and continue to make Oregon affordable and accessible for only the wealthy few. This plan drives up monthly home heating and utility costs too far and too much. This plan drives up the cost of a tank of gas too far and too much. This plan creates a massive and expensive new state bureaucracy too far and too much. This plan threatens funding for road and highway improvements and maintenance too far and too much. This plan threatens funding for the Common School Fund too far and too much. All the while having almost no impact on climate change. I know that most Oregonians are willing to pitch in and pay more to protect our environment and our planet. It's the Oregon way. But this plan simply asks and costs too much of Oregonians while doing too little to combat climate change. It's unbalanced and unaffordable. For this reason, I am voting no. My hope is that the moderate voices, common sense voices, and the sensible center in the Senate will be able to improve this bill. Restoring balance, protecting workers, consumers, and working families. I urge a no vote so we can continue to work towards a bill that impacts the climate more than our working families, our families in poverty, our senior citizens, and our small businesses. Thank you.